Welcome people to a brand new Let's Play Warhammer 40,000 Dawn of War. This is the very first original game. Dawn of War has had 4 games in the series and Dawn of War 2 has had 3. Dawn of War has had this one, Winter Assault, Dark Crusade and Soulstorm, and Dawn of War 2 has had Dawn of War 2, Chaos Rising and Retribution. Retribution is the newest one, although Dawn of War 3 I think has been announced. I don't know for certain. But that's the situation. As I said, I'm going to do the whole entire series. Starting with the very first game here, Dawn of War. Now, the very first Dawn of War game had 4 races in it. I think it's the latest update I've got on here. I think so anyway. I installed it a while ago, but I think I installed all the updates for it at the time. I've had this game for ages. I still miss the old Dawn of War series. Now, anyone that's played any of the Dawn of War 2 games might recognise at least one of the characters in here, in this game. And if you put all 4 of the races in this game are in the first one anyway, are in Dawn of War 2 series, I think. Hold on. Yes, in the very first one there's 4 races, and 3 of them were in the first Dawn of War 2 game, and the 4th one in this game was released in Chaos Rising. Little hint to who they are. But Dawn of War it's got a slightly different gameplay style on it, and some people actually missed the gameplay style of Dawn of War 1 series compared to Dawn of War 2 series. I personally seem to do better on the original Dawn of War games than Dawn of War 2 series, but never mind. But anyway, we're going to start off with Dawn of War, which is said to have one of the best storylines in terms of each of Dawn of War 1 games, and I agree. It's definitely got the best storylines out of them. The only bad bit about campaigns, you only can play as one race, whereas in the other Dawn of War games you can play, there are different races you can play as. So, but as I said, there's one major character in the Dawn of War 1 first game here, that's in all the Dawn of War 2 games, so you'll recognise him. You might recognise him if you played Dawn of War 2 games. What else can I say? Other than that, have fun. I'll try and go through gameplay as much as possible. But as a warning, it's been a bit of a while since I played this, so I'm going to start a new campaign. I haven't played the campaign on my computer. I've only played skirmish games since I installed it on my new PC, so I haven't played campaign in ages. So we're going to put difficulty on insane. I must be insane to do this. I think it's the first time I've ever done insane difficulty on the campaign. But oh well, I'm going to give it a try. Also just do hard. Admittedly, I haven't done insane. I'm going to play a bit safe and go for hard. I'm not going to go for normal, that's too easy. Ooh, screw it, I'm going insane. Okay, so mission 1, let's get started. So, enjoy. Oh, let's start mission.
The line! In the name of the Emperor, you will not falter! We can't hold! Run for your lives! Cowards! You will fight, or you will die.
am Captain Gabriel Angelos of the Blood Ravens 3rd Company. Status.
My lord, forgive me. We have done all we can to stop the Orcs, but we have failed. My men's lives are yours.
You stood your ground in the face of the Emperor's foes. You've done your duty. If your men have failed you, I will leave their judgment in your hands.
Thank you, my lord.
I am not here for your thanks. This port must be held if we are to maintain troops and supply lines to the planet's surface. That is why we are here. Now, what of the wounded and the civilians?
Stranded. We have few ships.
Then you shall have more. All Blood Raven flights execute Protocol 23 and initiate civilian evacuation. We will dispatch the ground forces.
Yes, my lord.
Ground forces, my lord. But the Orcs have retreated.
You must know your enemy to defeat them, Colonel. Orcs only retreat to regroup. They will keep coming until you or they are dead. Brothers, let us destroy this alien filth!
Okay, here we go, people. Now then.
What a glorious day for a battle. As the Stronghold, our frontline battle headquarters is currently being assembled. We should proceed with caution until it is finished.
Right. Let's go establish a base here. I'll tell you a bit more in a moment. I'm not sure when the speech is going to come out.
Splendid. The Stronghold is complete. We must now set about establishing a proper frontline base.
Okay, so I'm going to pause it for a second here. Oh, wait. No, it doesn't have it. No, I'll have to do that. Right. The Stronghold is, as you see here, we're controlling the Blood Ravens, who are basically Space Marines, the Space Marine chapter. Just like if you played any of the Dawn of War 2 games or any of the other Dawn of War games, you should know them well. Blood Ravens. As the Space Marines are like, for those that don't know Warhammer 40,000 that much, Space Marines are like superhuman soldiers of the Imperium, who are basically humans. The Imperium covers like billions and billions and billions of planets, who are constantly at war trying to defend themselves from heretic traitors within, as well as alien foes. Now, in that cutscene you saw Imperial Guard. There are Imperial Guard units. There are Imperial Guard in the first Dawn War game, only in the campaign though. And all you get is Guardsmen and Lemian Russes, so they not actually become an actual playable race until Winter Assault. So when I mentioned about four races, I forgot about them, but they're not. You don't actually play as a playable race until Winter Assault, so don't worry about them. As you see here, these are basic tactical squads, like your normal basic squads in Dawn of War. Overall, Space Marines got really tough units.
The first thing we need is a chapel barracks. That will allow us to call down more Space Marine squads.
Yeah, I'll just try and go through a game. So it's first mission's kind of like it's got an actual tutorial in game. First mission, there'll be like a follow-up from the tutorial. So, but I know how to play this game. Now you'll see on the screen here, you got green normally shows the unit's health, but when you've got like a group like this, you can only get over each soldier, but it actually shows you a value on single. So select commander, for example. Here you go.
He who stands with me shall be my brother. He's
got 1,500 hit points out of 1,500. He hasn't been hurt yet. They do regenerate very slowly. There are ways to increase that. I'm not 100% sure, but just trying to think. No, I don't think they regen near your own buildings. No. Blue is their morale. If morale goes all the way down, then that unit counts as broken. If the unit's broken, it can still fight, but their attack power is greatly reduced, but their movement speed is temporarily increased. So usually when your unit's morale's broken, you want to get them out of there. So, although they can still fight, they just don't fight very well. So as I said, tactical Marines like your basic Space Marines basic unit, the most common unit. they're quite very tough, but they are quite good in both ranged and close combat. But they are a little bit expensive, which is normal for Space Marine units. And you see they have 8 here. They can have up to 9 for sergeant, but I'm not sure you're going to see a sergeant in this video. I don't know. Servitors a building unit. You use these to build. You use these to build your buildings. So I'll be telling them to build a building in a moment. And this is the force commander, who in this game is Captain Angelos. And as I said, if you played any of the Dawn of War 2 games, you might recognise him. The voice helps because he's got the same voice actor as he has in the Dawn of War 2 games. Like the same person does him in both. And he has roughly the same role as well. He's the captain of the 3rd Marines Company. Now, force commanders are generally great close combat fighters. They also boost the morale of any squad you attach them to, so I can attach them to tactical squad here. I see he's part of that squad now. And while he's part of that squad, he boosts their morale. Sorry about that. And boosts their morale recovery. Sometimes commanders also got abilities, but they may be ranged.
Today the enemy shall know fear.
They might not necessarily be.
My aim shall not falter.
It might not necessarily be good in close combat. No, but the force commander is in this case. And sometimes you can get abilities from them later. So force commander, you do get abilities from him, but not until a bit later. But for now, he's just a good close combat unit that can boost morale and recovery of squads. So that's that.
Follow me into battle.
Strongholds, as I said, is Blood Ravens. It's a Space Marine. Sorry, not necessarily Blood Ravens. Space Marines headquarters. So yeah. Right now, buildings can only be built when you're near headquarters or near listening posts, which I'll show you a little bit later. For a moment, I'm going to want to capture. If you play any Dawn of War 2 games, you might recognise Requisition and Power. Requisition is gain attack is in Dawn of War 2. Just capture points. Requisition is like in Dawn of War 2, is basic resource. Power is gained slightly different in this game.
We must start capturing strategic points. These 3 closest strategic points will do for now. Let us capture them first, and then move on to the others.
So yeah, you've got our objectives here. So they're capturing those. You can with more requisition points you got, the more requisition you'll gather. So I'm build chapel barracks. Chapel barracks is the space, allows the space to build some other infantry. It's that strongholds you can only build servitors and scouts, but scouts aren't in this mission.
Defending objective.
Oh, they've got orcs near them. Gretchen builds the orcs build a unit. Orcs are one of the alien races that Imperial has to fight. They're quite aggressive.
The enemies of the Imperium. Engaging the enemy.
That's the Shooter Boys, which is their basic ranged unit. Yeah, and Gretchen is their building unit. So we get these. We should be able to beat these quite easily. They're going to start the Shooter Boys. Oh. Yeah, focus on the Shooter Boys. Oh, they're going to fight in close combat, are they?
Excellent. The chapel barracks is finished. Now you can build some more Space Marine squads.
Which I will do. Yeah. So you can see there you go, that one of the Gretchen units there is broken. So they've got reduced attack, greatly reduced attack. And there you go, another Gretchen squad's gone, they're getting killed.
If we are to defeat these orcs, we will need to call in some special weapons. We must build an armory to get access to them.
Yeah, the actual boy unit's broken, so he's been killed. So here you go, we've got a new Marine squad now. Let's see, these have only got 4 units. Now you can, like in Dawn of War 2, you can reinforce, but unlike in Dawn of War 2, you can reinforce them anywhere. Well, as opposed you've got resources to reinforce them. So
Marine squad none shall stop us. We stand ready.
So that's the requirement. I could have sent the force commander, I should have done that. It'd been useful type shooter squads, since shooter squads are absolutely rubbish in close combat, since they're purely ranged.
Attack!
Right, another thing I can do with these strategic points, although they gain requisition for a moment, they are quite vulnerable and don't produce much requisition, but you can increase the amount of requisition we gain from them and protect them better by building listening posts on them.
Yes,
That's what I'm going to do here. Like that.
Initializing build protocol.
It also allows us to build more buildings around them. So I'm going slowly here just to explain things as I go along. So I'm going to get them to grab that point.
Attacking as ordered.
My faith is my shield.
Don't go too much further. There's an orc base or something around here. Yeah, you can see part of the edge there. At the moment I can't build any more units because my population, my squad cap's at maximum. That can be increased, depends on what race you're controlling, depends on how you increase it. For Space Marines you've got to research technology, certain technology at the Stronghold, but that's not available in this mission. So now he's built this impost on it, it's even harder. Now the Orcs will have to actually destroy it in order to be able to capture a point. It also gets us more...
Done. We have captured several strategic points. Capturing strategic points and building listening posts on them earns us more requisition resource, which we can use when we build squads and equipment.
Yep, there you go, as I said, what requisition can roughly do. As I said, it's mainly like...
Awaiting orders.
But
Praise the Emperor.
it also allows you to increase the amount of requisition you get from them.
Praise the Emperor.
So... I have the Force Commander separate for mounts, so I can send them, so I don't have to throw...
Excellent. The point is now protected from an Orc retaliation. We should continue to build listening posts on all our captured points.
Yes, it means that Yorks actually destroyed that bit to be able to capture a point. So with basic with the listening posts, it is
time to hunt down the source of these Orcs. They must have a base somewhere within the walls of this Imperial facility. But where?
The map gives you a little hint there. We'll destroy that in a moment. But now, as I say, with the listen post, now the Orcs actually have to destroy that in order to be able to capture it. So it's a bit different from Dawn of War 2, where you just need that's only a case with power nodes.
Engaging the enemy.
So now I'm going to build an armory. So what an armory allows you to do, it unlocks certain units, but in this case it doesn't because we haven't got those units available in this mission. It also allows us to build some special weapons for certain squads, for example a tactical squad for example. In this mission the armory is allowed to build flamers because we can't and heavy bolters, it looks like, yeah. Be able to build flamers and heavy bolters. Whereas the other two we need to upgrade that, but we can't do that in this mission, so yeah. So where's the other build? You're there, right, you come down.
Glory of the Imperium.
Oh, he's saying that because I've got attack mode on, haven't I? Yeah, attack move on, okay. Sometimes I turn it, you might see me go into that menu quite frequently, turn attack move on and off, automatic.
Excellent. The armory is operational. The Space Marine squads can now upgrade their standard bolters to flamers and heavy bolters.
Right. So now we can give the tactical squads some special weapons. It doesn't work like this for all races, some races got it a bit different.
We must not forget our power needs. Building a plasma generator will supply us with the power we need to keep our force going.
Yeah, this is how we get power in this game. Again, it can vary from race to race, but generally you've got to build special power buildings. So, depending on how many, you can only build a certain amount of power generally, it depends on how many strongholds you, or how many HQs you got. So now I'm going to, so I'm going to get, one's flamers are good for lowering, what flamers do in Dawn of War 2, they kind of allow you to, they're very effective against units in buildings and that. In this game, they're very effective at breaking enemy morale, so useful for really good at getting rid of breaking the enemy's morale, which is quite handy. So I'm going to get a squad specialised in flamers.
Plasma generators will continue to produce power at a constant rate, but there is a limit of how many plasma generators can be built per
Yes,
stronghold.
Lord.
Yeah, like he says. I was also saving. Didn't even know I had that on. Right, so
Yes,
see you going for a moment.
I will do as
So-
you ask.
As I said, you've got there you go, got a couple of
stand
flamers
ready.
now. It's got a little bit of a short range, but they can use it on the go, and as I said, it's really good at breaking enemy morale. The other three squads I'm going to give heavy bolters to. Heavy bolters are really good against infantry, but they've got, and they also got a really long range, but
What is your
they have
order?
to set up time, which is very quick
We
though.
stand
Admittedly, set up
ready.
time is very quick.
Fear denies faith.
I'm just, when you see a flashing button, they just need to put it on Overwatch, so they'll. So as long as I've got resources, they'll automatically keep giving them that. Same as me having to rapidly click. You see me do that on reinforcing that as well.
Yes,
But unlike in Dawn
Lord.
of War 2, it disappears after it's got the max it can. Now heavy weapons increase. So the technology at the Armory basically allows me to increase the amount of heavy weapons the squad has. Now, originally, before you patch the game, it's 4, but after you patch it up, it's 5. And in Winter Assault, it's 5. It's maximum, but I think this is a test. This is a good test to see if I've patched the game. I'm pretty sure I have. If I patch the game, I should be able to have 5 special weapons. Again, it varies from race to race. Different races have got different things and that. Different ways of doing things. I know Orcs have got something unique to them. They can only have a set. They've got like a war bar. They've also got an Orc resource, which kind of limits. They have to keep building this particular building to increase it, and
Yes, most beneficent
it's quite a
one.
complicated race to use Orcs, but they're very effective if you use them right.
Here to serve.
You guys are going to continue building power gen.